Hey everyone, welcome back to Genai FOSS news. We're kicking things off with some huge infrastructure news. According to Open Source for You, Shopify has just joined the PyTorch Foundation at the Platinum member tier. That's the absolute highest level of engagement. This announcement came down on July 1st, 2026, and it's a big deal because it puts Shopify's massive global retail footprint directly into the steering committee of one of the world's most important open-source AI frameworks. What does this mean? Shopify now has a seat at the table to help shape how PyTorch evolves and influences AI commerce development worldwide. That's the kind of commitment that shows the enterprise world is all in on open-source AI infrastructure. Next up, GitHub just launched a feature that could save developers from some serious legal headaches. According to reporting from Open Source for You, GitHub has rolled out its new license compliance tool, currently available in public preview. This feature automatically scans both direct and nested dependencies across your codebase to catch open-source licensing violations before your code ever hits production. Think of it as a legal safety net that's always watching. The tool is available to GitHub Advanced Security customers and GitHub Enterprise Cloud users, and it's designed to stop those costly open-source compliance violations before they become expensive problems. With open-source licenses being more complex than ever, having an automated guardian watching your dependencies is a total game-changer for enterprise teams. Shifting gears to telecommunications infrastructure, Huawei and a consortium of global telecom partners just released something major. As reported by Open Source for You, the OpenAN open source project officially launched on June 30th, 2026, in Copenhagen, Denmark. This framework is specifically designed to cut integration costs and accelerate the rollout of automated, agent-based AI network deployments. What's really interesting here is that this isn't just one company's pet project. It's a collaborative effort among major telecom players worldwide who see open source as the path forward for next-generation network infrastructure. OpenAN provides ready-to-deploy components that telcos can use immediately, which means faster deployment cycles and lower costs for everyone. This kind of ecosystem-level collaboration is exactly what open source is built for. Now here's a story that's sparking some real conversation in the open source community. According to Open Source for You, the Godot Foundation announced on July 1st that it's rewriting its contributor guidelines to severely restrict and basically ban almost all generative AI usage in code submissions. They're calling it a crackdown on what they're calling vibe coding, and they're doing this to protect their volunteer maintainers from having to sift through AI-generated slop. The message here is crystal clear. The Godot team values human-to-human respect and quality contributions more than they value processing volume. This is the game engine community drawing a line in the sand, saying that volunteer-driven projects deserve better than low-effort AI outputs. It's a statement about maintaining community dignity and code quality, and honestly, it's resonating with a lot of developers who are tired of AI slop cluttering their review queues. Taking a step back to look at geopolitics and open-source strategy, India's Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology, or MeitY, is making a serious play to insulate the nation's tech economy. As reported by Open Source for You, India is funding development of 20 indigenous AI models and leaning hard into open-source technology specifically to counter increasingly tight U.S. export controls. This isn't just about building alternatives. It's a deliberate national strategy that rejects what one official called Silicon Valley hype in favor of homegrown capability and open governance. The idea is straightforward. By building on open-source foundations and developing domestic expertise, India can maintain technological sovereignty while avoiding dependence on restricted foreign tech. It's a fascinating example of how open source isn't just about code. It's becoming a geopolitical tool for economic independence. In what might be the biggest hardware-software partnership of the year, SpaceX has just signed a landmark deal with Reflection AI. According to Open Source for You, on June 22, 2026, SpaceX announced a compute capacity lease valued at up to $6.3 billion through its Colossus 2 data center. Here's the kicker. Reflection AI gets priority access to NVIDIA's brand new Blackwell Ultra chips. Why does this matter? Because Reflection is an open-source AI startup, which means this deal essentially creates a secure American alternative to foreign AI models. SpaceX is essentially betting that open-source AI infrastructure, backed by serious compute power, can compete with closed-source proprietary models while keeping critical AI development domestic. That's not just a business deal. That's a statement about the future of AI infrastructure in America. If you're in the market for a Linux laptop that actually ships with open-source firmware, System 76 just dropped something special. According to Open Source for You, System 76 has launched the Lemur Pro with Intel's next-generation Core Ultra Series 3 Panther Lake mobile processors. What's awesome about this refresh is that it includes coreboot-based open firmware, a brand-new 16-inch display option, and an exceptional 73 watt-hour battery that delivers multi-day battery life. System 76 is one of the few manufacturers that actually takes hardware freedom seriously, shipping with open-source firmware out of the box while still delivering on performance and battery life. For developers who want a legitimate alternative to the usual closed-source laptop ecosystem, this is the real deal. Finally, if you love the retro aesthetic of the Flipper Zero, the team behind it just released something brilliant for your desk. According to Open Source for You, Flipper Devices launched the Busy Bar on June 29, 2026. It's an open-source, do-not-disturb desk gadget designed to minimize workplace distractions. The device automatically blocks digital interruptions and syncs with your smart home, all while looking adorably retro. This is perfect for developers and creators who want actual hardware-level focus protection rather than yet another software notification blocker. The open-source approach means you can hack it, modify it, and customize it exactly how you want. It's a small gadget with a big idea. Physical presence still matters for productivity.